Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. So Mississippi State's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 and 2nd and long. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Bluff Bothwell, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. Offense in a split backfield.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll give it to Fluff. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Taylor wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Trying the left side. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Makes his man miss. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Now the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. Running inside the 20. Touchdown!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Taylor wants to throw. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The option, the keeper, turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys, he saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Safe completion on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds his target down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. Trying play action. Complete. Runs through the tackle. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Floats it out in space. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Handoff to the single running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. What a grab with one hand. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the mid up there and hauling it in.
And how about the play by the tight end, bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw and reeled it in.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Taylor wants to throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Unloads quickly. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the left. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Taylor wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's a give to Bothwell.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Caught over the middle. It's Booth. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Quick handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play-action fake. With the catch, it's Henderson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers.
Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Maybe some room here. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quick completion to the right. Fight! Makes a grab and room to run. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Push down for the tackle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Keeps it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time. Shut it.
He's going to throw deep right side. Goes high to pull it in. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Steps away to find some room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Taylor wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Intercepted deep in his own end. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's in for the score.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Stanford taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Cardinals able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Now back to your game in Stark Vegas. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Motion from the wideout. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. They'll give it to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
They'll give it to Fluff. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Taylor wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Running behind that left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Right back to the well. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Pulls and fired complete. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. Punt is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit, you cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Mississippi State right back to the line. Here's a give to Bothwell. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Swan. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Grab behind the line. It's Black. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Swan. He's got him. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And after the turnover, there's a man still down, and we have an injury on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the single back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a give to Bothwell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Off play action. Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll give it to Fluff. Could be an alley. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback keep. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the... Got it! He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this deep. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot, but here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of possessions. If you force a field goal here, it becomes a lot harder to lose this football game. So don't be too aggressive. Play back, try to get the stop, and try to force the field goal.
Caught behind the line. It's Evans. Knocked down for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Working the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he'll just first down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stop cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Fires on the move. He makes a catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. That they keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him.
Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Here he comes from inside his...